they give you an equation and then finally they ask you x equal to something. So this is changing subject questions. You're trying to change the subject and then make A alone in left hand side so that you can compare with the choice here. For solving equation or changing subjects, we always try to do some opposite things to facilitate our calculations. For example, I hate fraction. I don't want divided by x. Over x means divided by x. So I choose to times x. But I must do the same thing on right hand side also at the same time. And also, whole left hand side, I don't want divided by y. So I multiply y at the same time. In short, that means we multiply x, y on both sides. And I predicted that that will cancel out some of the denominator. Now we are going to remove the bracket here because there are two terms in left hand side. When I remove it, every terms we need to times xy. So we have a over x times xy. We also have b over y times xy, which is consistent with what we have learned in Form 1. And then we check term by term. The first term, x divided by x, and become 1 times, or you can just ignore it. So this term will become a and y is left. Similarly, the second term, y and y divided each other and give you 1. So it's give you b and x left only. That's why by multiplying xy on both sides, or we say every terms, it give us we remove all the fraction already. Then we can focus on those terms with x, which is our target. So I want to get an x in left hand side, and then I move this term, so-called move this term, that means positive 3xy. Both sides we minus 3xy if we cancel out. And both sides we minus ay. So left hand side we don't have ay left, but we have minus ay in right hand side. Our target is x, so we have b and then negative 3y inside. Extract x, which means the first term take out x, we have b. The second term divided by x, negative 3y is left. So we divide both sides by b minus 3y because we want x only. That's why the answer is negative ay divided by b minus 3y. We try to find out any choice fulfill our requirement. We don't have any choice exactly the same to our format here, but we have ay. So most probably is a or b. And then if we look at ay, the differences is the negative sign. So we try to modify a little bit. For a fraction, we can multiply the same number on both above fraction line and below fraction line. We choose negative 1 and see what it will become. We just changed the format, we didn't change the values. So negative ay times negative 1 is become positive ay, which is consistent with our choice. B times negative 1 is give us negative b. Negative 3y times negative 1 is give us positive 3y. So that's why this is just exactly the same as ay divided by 3y minus b. The answer is A. In paper 1, it's not a must for you to modify your final answer like this, but in paper 2, at least you have to realize this item and this expression are exactly the same.